Hello everybody, this is Jody. Welcome to my channel. So this morning I get up and one of the first things I do is I always check to see if anybody's left me any messages that I need to respond to on the YouTube channel. And this morning I had a message that told me I was delusional. It was about the med bed video I had done like 5 months ago. I've had like 5,000 views on that. Lots of really good responses. And this morning someone told me I was delusional. And I said, thank you for your response, and laughed it off. And now I'm doing a video because I've been thinking about it. I also got a message from the New Earth video that I was a little nervous about making last week. And most responses have been good. And one said that it fell completely flat on my rambling message, which, yes, I know I have rambling messages, BFD. Don't watch my videos if it bothers you. But anyway, what I got to thinking was most of the people I get really, really good responses from, which means they are already on my side. And the ones that have negative responses are really the ones that I am trying to get to anyway, because I'm trying to plant seeds with them. I don't need to preach to the choir of the people that already believe everything that I say, and they've already jumped to that side. Somebody's going to talk to the ones that are still following the masses and don't get what we are trying to promote. Same thing with the masks at work. I've like, except for like a couple days when management really got on to me, I wore it for, 2 or 3 hours, but I was on the phone most of the time, so I had a really good excuse not to wear a mask. But in most cases, I was very resistant to wearing that. I stressed out a lot about what would I do if I really got forced into wearing one. Would I quit my job? Would I, stand up for myself? And, there was a lot of thinking about what would I really, really do if it came down to being forced to wearing one of those, and would I speak up? Fortunately, that never came to pass, thank God. But the point is, sometimes we have to plant seeds. So perhaps I did plant some seeds with people when I didn't have a mask on all the time. And I am also noticing now that I've had some people start to mention that they had the V shot, and that they are starting to express regret. I have one guy in particular. He never liked wearing a mask. He's an older guy. He said it caused him problems breathing, and the only time he wore it was when he came in for closings, and he said the rest of the time he never wore it in his office. And the other day he called in, and I could tell that he was expressing regret to me about feeling like he was forced to have the shot because of his wife and because of his elderly mother-in-law. I think those of us that have planted seeds with a lot of people in the world, as we have been resistant to following the masses, those people are going to start coming to us. If we have planted any seeds in anybody, there's going to come a point in time where they're going to come to us, and they're going to start asking questions. They may call us crazy, they may call us delusional, they may call us anything they want to. And I'll be honest, in the beginning, I wasn't real strong in my convictions because I felt like I was like a little far out there, and I wasn't real comfortable with standing my ground. And the farther I have got in my gaining my knowledge and, speaking my truth as far as what I believe in, whether people like it or not, I have gotten more and more in my, I don't know if you want to call it sovereignty, if you want to call it confidence. So if you have something that you want to say, you don't have to shove it down somebody's throat. It does not have to be a case of, I've got to convince them right now, or there's no hope for them, or anything like that. It can be little drops of seedlets every now and then, to the point of, they might not believe anything you say right now, but 2 years down the road, they're going to remember a conversation that you had or something that you did that is going to maybe have them ask more questions. You know, maybe down the road, people who got the V's that have started regretting it because maybe they've started having physical symptoms and they don't know where it's coming from. You know, I had that conversation with a friend of mine the other day. I said, this is my thing. I would be scared to get a V because any little thing that my body did funky, I would be worried it was that taken over. That's just where my delusional mind is going with that. You know, was there something in that shot that caused something negative in my body? So at least because I'm not taking it and I don't have to worry about that. I can figure out what my problem is another way. It's probably something I'm eating, or it's some sort of emotional issue that I need to get rid of. You know, so anyway, if you have something to say, don't feel like you have to keep it in, and don't feel like you have to convince somebody right there on the spot. It can be little seeds that could plant doubt in somebody that in the future they will come to you and maybe ask you questions. But you will get stronger in your convictions as time goes by. So when people call you delusional, or they make a comment on your video that it's bullshit. I've had those too before. And in the beginning, I immediately deleted it because it bothered me so bad. It made me question myself. And that's my own issue right there. So anyway, I just want to say, I support those of you who are standing your ground, who are perhaps dropping little seeds to people, helping, trying to educate people in any way, shape, or form you can, other than sitting there behind the camera and commenting on people's videos about how stupid they are or delusional they are. I'm like, my question is, what are you doing to change the world? Are you doing anything to make the world a better place? Are you trying to do anything to educate people? You know, that's the thing I ask is, like, what are you doing? What are you doing to make things better? So anyway, I'm proud to be delusional. I am proud to be an anti-you-know-whatter. I am proud to be one of the people on the other side and not a follower. I'm proud to be a rule breaker. And I wasn't always that way, you know. I mean, when I was younger, I was in trouble a lot, you know. I got in trouble for stupid things. I got in trouble for things that I didn't even do because I tended to be a little bit of a rule breaker, and, you know, I got myself, not bad trouble, but I just didn't follow the rules and I didn't toe the line all the time. We'll just say that. So anyway, I support you. I support what you're doing if you are trying to make a difference. And if you need somebody to talk to, let me know. I hope everybody has a great week, and go out there and knock them dead. Bye.